En 1821, mi gran ejército entró a la Ciudad de México, marcando el inicio de mi imperio. Mi reinado, aunque corto, fue una oportunidad de cambio en el México independiente. Pero México no estaba de acuerdo conmigo y me derrocaron en 1824.
After Iturbide's empire, the government followed the original plan and became a republic under my rule. My government was liberal. We had 19 states, each of them with the power to legislate the entity, four independent territories of the national government. The constitution ruling my government didn't prevent Mexico from entering a crisis. In a short time, I had to start asking for money to foreign countries. The First Republic was almost a failure.
After the Republic fell, it was my time to take charge of Mexico. My government, although we faced a few wars, was a good one. But sadly, we had the bad luck of being right under of the United States of America. First, a little named Texas wanted to have an independence. They wanted to be their own country. The Americans then wanted us to borrow them Texas because they neared the land. We agreed, but under one condition, that the people who went to Texas followed the Constitution. The Americans, of course, didn't accept the treaty, so they sent to Texas criminals, atheists, and people who were against the Mexican Constitution. They didn't do this without a reason, of course. They wanted the Texans to have an independence. When I got notice that there was independence in Texas, I grabbed my army and I started a long 3-month journey through the Mexican country to get to Texas. When we got there, we had a few battles that were won. The other battles weren't as successful because I got caught. While in captivity, I was forced to send a letter to my army to fall back to Rio Bravo. My army, of course, listened to me, and it was the beginning of the independent Texas. I was forced to recognize Texas independence, and I went back to Mexico City empty-handed. But in the Constitution, it said that no treaty, no papers signed under captivity were real. Then we had a few wars with the French country, and we were forced to retaliate, and we didn't take much care of Texas. After the war with France, the United States of America wanted a new state, so they tried to grab Texas, but we didn't let them. Thus started a war between the biggest and one of the strongest countries in the world and a country that was on the rim of extinction. Of course, the United States won, and I was forced to sell the northern part of Mexico to the United States. After a few years, this proved to be a bad thing because the northern part of Mexico was full of gold and oil. Due to these inconveniences, I was prosecuted by my own people and I was forced to exile. How is it possible that my own country, my own people, betrayed me like that?